video. Hey guys, so in today's video, I'm not exactly in my neighborhood because I'm going to be telling you how to get more money as you work through a series of varieties of ways. So here are the ways, and let's get started. So the first way is to work for a long time. You don't have to necessarily work for like an hour or 10 hours or longer, but you should work for a time where you are entertained. When you are entertained, it is easier to work because you feel like you're having fun. Honestly, working while I'm entertained is really helpful. I like to listen to Spotify. I have this really good working playlist. You guys can make your own playlist, listen to playlists. Or you could like watch Netflix or watch TV, and maybe you could like lay down and like listen to some music. Once again, Spotify is really good, or YouTube's really good. You could do multiple things at once, like watch YouTube videos while doing this, and that makes you have more fun because you make yourself like goals. So that brings us to way 2. Making goals is really helpful when you're working, especially when you're trying to make lots of money, which is the point of working. You like to make goals. Making goals like, oh, I should work for this long and then I bet I'll get this much. Like betting on yourself. And then or dares, like take dares, and yeah. Making goals really helps. Trust me, guys. I do this all the time. I make goals where, hey, I'll make 20K today, and tomorrow I'll make 50K. That will give me 70K. Once I get 70K, I could build a house, and then I'll work more. So that is how you make goals. Literally, you could make any goal you want that goes with working or in Bloxburg, and it really helps. Trust me, guys. Like, making goals, it makes it kind of more fun. That's why I like to make goals. And I also like to check how much I make within the time period. So I could say, hey, in 5 minutes, I will make 70K, which is crazy. But in 5 minutes, I bet I will make 70K. So that brings us, after way 2, that brings us to way 3. And now it's time to show you. Way 3 is to draw. I love drawing personally, and drawing really is like peaceful. So as you work, you could still work as you draw. Just make sure you have one hand on drawing if you want. I'm right-handed, so I do right hand on drawing and left hand on playing. It is kind of more simpler if you are on mobile, but if you're not on mobile, then it will be a little bit harder, but that's okay, because the whole point of this is to have fun. So you could draw whatever you want, just have fun working, guys. Really, because once you start not having fun and thinking about how boring it is, then you're really not gonna have fun. But when you think about how fun it is and what you're doing is so fun and how much fun it is, if it's really fun, it's gonna help, if that makes sense. So this is just another way to do it while you're working. Just draw. I mean, there's no harm that I could think of. You could just draw and you could play at the same time. Make sure that you're doing it both at the same time, okay, guys? If you don't do it at the same time, then you're not working properly. Oh my god, I forgot I was holding a pizza. What the heck? Okay, yeah. But you have to make sure that you're also working. So once you deliver a pizza, you know that you're still going to be working. I mean, you don't want to fall behind on your goals. Like, I haven't done anything for 3 minutes. So, yeah. And Now it's time for way 4. Way 4 is to up your moods. Ways that you could up your moods is by having a mood station really close to the pizza planet or wherever you're working. That way, you could really get some more money. Because once you have your moods up, then you get like a lot more money. I mean, it's kind of cool. So you could go to your house while you're still oh my god. You could go to your house while you're still working, or you could just go there in general, or your mood station, and just like get your moods up, because that's really what's fun, guys. It's also really fun to look at your paycheck, because it feels like you feel like you're accomplished something. So on your way to your house, you could look at your paycheck and be like, wow, this is amazing. How did I make this much? This is crazy. I never make this much. Wow, yay, I made some money. This could help me with the bills or building my house or doing pretty much anything at this point, guys. So really, upping your moods is the way to go, because if your moods are up, then it's really helpful throughout everything as you play. I mean, you could like have fun with whatever you want, but really upping your moods is the whole point of this video, because this is the way to make more money without needing to level up. Because when you up your moods and they're at Marvelous, for example, you could make really the most money you could make on that level. And I recommend the Marvelous Mood Game Pass. When you go to the shop icon, it shows all the game passes. I, of course, have them all, except this one's broken. But I have literally all the game passes. And I really recommend Marvelous Mood right here, guys. It's right next to Premium and Advanced Placing. I really like it because it makes your... I heard that it makes your mood stay up good longer, but I'm not sure about that. But I know that it does keep you, like... So you could go to options on your settings and options, and you could show negative mood effects or don't. So that's really helpful for when you need to. So yeah. Having your mood say fine, great, or marvelous is like amazing, because then you feel like you've accomplished something, if you know what I mean. Like once you've accomplished something, it feels better. A little tip for upping your moods is you should always have food inside of your content. So once you're ready for food and you're like hungry, if your hunger is low and you want to up it a bit, you could just click on your fridge and go to view content and then just take something out. Honestly, guys, that's like, it feels like you don't have to cook and spend more money on the food because it's already there. So if you have leftovers after a roleplay, don't just X them out like that. Actually take them and store them into the fridge. Here's how you could store stuff. Let's take a banana and let's click on the fridge and you could store it. It's going to have the banana picture and a store button, and you just store. And once it's been successfully stored, it will say banana 1, new item stored in your fridge. That's really great, guys. Right when you get here, you should see this pop up once you're teleported to the pizza place. But here's the thing. As you can see, Way 5 says don't work. So we're actually going to go home and chill. So here is why I'm actually going to say this. There's only one solution. Because of the new athletic update, you can now go to your skills area right under work and mood, and you could go to athletic. Just click on what level you are on and it will show all the rewards you could get. Once you level up high enough, you could get a lot of money. You could get Bloxburg, you could get 2,500, 10,000, and even 20,000. And an athletic trophy. And if you want to sell the athletic trophy, you could sell it for the money and then buy it back if you still want it. I heard this on some things and it's great. I think that all of the skills have rewards at the end. They all have trophies, but a lot of them when you start it, you get like 500 or yeah, just like 500, and it really helps because like you're joining the new game and you just like find that and you're like, wow, that's great. Of course, crafting and programming aren't here yet, but looks like they added this too to it, so that's great. And yeah, so now it's time for way 6. Way 6 is to garden. You might want to have your own garden in Bloxburg so you could grow these types of things. And once you've had these things grow, you could just go to your backyard or your front yard or wherever your garden is stored or where your plants are stored, pretty much anywhere. And anytime you click on these growing plants, you could get money. So these berry bushes give us $225. And once everything is grown, if you have a fertilizer, it really helps. So you could turn this on. So it's actually a sprinkler. So once everything's been sprinkled, it helps because it goes in circles, as you can see. And it waters really well. So once it's done watering everything, you could turn it off to save energy. And I really like this way because you could make tons of money. I mean, I know you can't see my money right now. I wish you could. So let's show it. Just give me a second and I'll show you my money. Never mind, I don't know how, but I have 17,450 right now, and after doing that right now, I got 17,675. So that gives me like $225, and now I have 18,000, which is great. And you may wonder, why am I so broke? Because I just built a camp that y'all should go check out. It's in my neighborhood, and I'll show you the code in a second. It is my username, and if you guys don't know my username, I'll type it in chat right now. It is 𝓲𝓮𝓼𝓬𝓻𝓲𝓷 at Roblox. You don't have to capitalize anything. You just have to put that in, and it will basically do it for you. Like, all you have to do is put it in, and you could like go to my neighborhood. If you haven't been in a neighborhood before and you're new, you could just go to the neighborhood and it actually shows you like a lot. Yeah, so that is way 6 gardening, and RIP my grown plants, because now you have to add fertilizers if you want to fertilize them. So once they're fully grown, then you could turn off your fertilizer, but once they're not grown and you harvested it, then you have to turn it on. Also, you could also just use this watering can. It is a cheaper way and method. All you have to do is water it and it will go all over the place. So yeah, that's way 6. Way 7 is to work for different amounts of times throughout your day. And this sounds a bit confusing first if you are confused by it, so allow me to explain. For example, you might want to cut off your shift throughout the day, like, oh, it's been 1 minute, time to end my shift, and I'll get a paycheck of this much. You know, just like, oh, end shift, and I'll get the money I want. And then 2 hours later, hey, I want to work again. Let's go to the pizza planet and work again, because this is a time to go. Working for different amounts of times during your shifts allows you to have more fun, because it's good to have breaks and not work 24/7. It's also good for your eyes. A little thing about me is that my family is a background of, I think it's called opticians, that are like eye doctors. I don't know, but yeah. So as opticians, or whatever they're called, okay, just, yeah, I'm not exactly 100% sure about this, you know, but like, Yeah, so you could always work different amounts of times. And back to my background. So my parents, they were all eye doctors, and my siblings were both eye doctors, and now I think I'm gonna be one too. I don't know about my future, guys. I'm just a kid who sits in her office and in her house office and just like plays Roblox. So I really don't know what I'm gonna be doing yet. And why has that person been standing by my house for like the whole time of this video? Oh my god, bruh. Actually kind of like creepy. Wait, what? Why is that so creepy? I lost her. I don't have graphics full on because it makes me lag on this computer. It's not the newest computer, so I have like a Windows 7, if you're wondering. So like I can't go in full screen on my Roblox. I have to make it like a short amount. If you understand that, I don't know. But yeah, so a fun fact is I don't know if I'm gonna be finishing editing this today, but today is my cat's birthday. It is June 9th, 2021, and today is 2023, so she's turning how many years? 2 years. And I think I'm gonna give her a treat from Chewy and some cat treats from Dollar Tree, and I'm just gonna make that into like a cake shape. You know, Dollar Tree has great cat treats. Y'all should check them out. My local Dollar Tree has a whole section of pets. I think everyone does. Every single Dollar Tree, but yeah. So back to the video. Way 8 is also to not work, because as you don't work, you could actually like build people homes and you could earn like thousands of dollars. Also, I got this inspiration from the tips from Floral, so don't say that I'm like copying her. I'm actually admitting I did take some of her tips and put it in this video to think about them. So if I should put them in, but not working. So you could build other people homes. You could do a lemonade stand, a hot dog stand, whatever, an ice cream stand, a water bottle stand. I think Pita Bread, or I don't know what's his name, Bramp. They did like some water bottle stands. I think one of them. I think it was Bramp actually. I don't know. But I saw it one day on YouTube. I'm like, hey, that's kind of cool. Maybe I should do a water bottle stand one day. I don't know. Comment down below if I should do a water bottle stand. I'm not sure. Like, if I do a water bottle stand, it would be, like, weird because I have no idea how I'm supposed to even build a water bottle stand, honestly. Like, think about it. How do you build a water bottle stand? There's only, like, 4 water bottles in the game right now. Water bottle, water bottle. So, it's gonna be actually kind of weird if I just build a water bottle stand because, like, I feel like other people have already tried it because they have like millions of subscribers or thousands, 100,000s, and like, yeah, they're basically famous for Bloxburg. Like, they're the people who make people play Bloxburg on like YouTube after like when they have like 25 Robux. They're like, oh, this is a great video. Maybe I should try buying Bloxburg. It would be great. So, way 8 is not working, and I know I'm working right now. It's because I really need the money to pay my camp bills, because my camp is, like, expensive, and I don't know. It's actually 132K, which isn't expensive, but for me, and it's only, like, 500 dollar bills, but still, you know? So, yeah. One thing about me is that I like scrolling. So this is way 9 of my video, scrolling. You could, okay, I'm done. I'm not a good singer. My voice is cracking. I'm dying. Okay, I sounded like a kid. Okay, so way 9 is scrolling because you could like scroll on TikTok, YouTube, Snapchat, or you could even text or call people. I love being on calls while I'm working or working with other people because, like, yeah, so that's going to be way 10, so we won't explain that until then. Let's focus on way 9. So you could go on whatever social media or YouTube and just like scroll, because you could like watch Bloxburg videos, you could watch ASMR, slime, whatever makes you feel comfortable. People reacting to stuff, IRL vlogs and stuff like that. So it's kind of quick the way 9, just scrolling. That's basically it, guys. So now for way 10. Way 10 is going to be calling or texting and texting, because if you have like Discord or a phone number, kids messenger kids, I don't even know this stuff, bro. I haven't even had messenger kids. I just had straight up, because my parents don't care what apps I have as long as like there's nothing bad on it. So calling and texting, I like to call my friends sometimes, like, because like or work with them. Working with friends is like a high five, because you guys could high five each other, honk at each other. If you're on PC, you could honk with the Q button. I don't know how you honk on mobile. I don't even think that's a thing, to honk on mobile. Guys, comment down below if you know how to honk on mobile. And we're reaching the end of this video, because this is way 10. You could also text them funny memes or funny little things, whatever you like to text them. Like, hey, I'm playing, you wanna join? Let's give each other high fives and have some fun. Yo, I do have friends, okay? I'm not the lonely person, okay? I do have friends. Yeah. Here's my friend right here. Here's my friend Tria. Hi, Tria. Do you wanna play with me? Fun games we could do, like tag. So tag, you're it. Oh man. Well, now I have 30k, so I just need 20k more, and then I could buy 50k with Robux, because apparently the 100k is 1,300. I only have 1,279. Yeah, so I think we have enough money to play in my camp. So, calling and texting, pretty much all I have to say, because now I have to go make, a thumbnail, and yeah, so, and upload this, make sure it works on YouTube. So, yeah, guys, bye, /eWave.